I found myself in Tamil Nadu almost by accident. I was walking down the streets of Bangalore just after checking out of my hotel, and I didn't fully know where to go next. I saw this bus. I looked at the driver, he looked at me. I looked at him again, he stopped. So I got on and woke up in Madurai, which is around here. It's one of the oldest cities in India, inhabited for over 2500 years, and it's built around the Meenakshi temple. Thousands come here on pilgrimage from all over the country, and before you go in, they take everything from you. You need to leave your bag, shoes, even your phone outside. I think this made it more special. Not having your phone to distract you makes you so much more present, and what you find inside is an extraordinarily calm experience. Unlike other temples, where the gods are greeted with chaos, it's overwhelmingly peaceful here. There are stunning paintings, statues, and the beauty of it all carries you away with it. I stayed inside for 4 hours and it felt like 10 minutes. Visiting this temple is worth going to Madurai for, also because there really isn't much else to see or do. Yes, there is this boring palace. Yes, there is this boring church. But the most interesting thing I found was this cherry-shaped chili. I got on a bus again. Chennai is the kind of city where if you ask locals what to do or see, they'll tell you about the 2 or 3 places you can make Instagram stories in. But if you're looking for an adventure, you need to go find that for yourself. So I went to the beach. It smelled like fish. It actually stank the whole neighborhood. It was disgusting. I saw a guy on the beach taking a shit. He was probably a fisherman that takes fish out from the same sea he shits in, and then eats it too. Ultimately, by disrespecting nature, you're disrespecting yourself. A man can't poison the ocean by himself, but mankind as a whole, deciding to disregard nature in favor of progress, is slowly destroying itself. Just because money doesn't grow on trees doesn't mean it's a good idea to chop them down. They say every man has microplastics in his balls, meaning my kids are swimming in microplastics. Everybody's kids are swimming in microplastics, your kids too. I returned to the beach that night and it started raining heavily. It was a storm. While waiting for the rain to stop, I talked to some drunk locals. Chennai has a peculiar simplicity to it. People in other cities are chronically insecure. You might find them reading books like How to Better Yourself, How to Make Friends, or The Intelligent Investor or something. Then they end up not doing anything, not bettering themselves, not investing. Chennaians, on the other hand, don't care at all. They take reality for what it is, with its ups and downs. All the drunk guys talked about was money and women. They advised me to save up some money before marriage. How insightful, huh? It took me an hour to realize the rain wasn't going to stop, and all the stories these guys told were boring as fuck. I guess living in a place so unapologetically real kills your imagination. Who needs to be imaginative when roads can turn into swimming pools and the sea can turn into a public toilet? I got on a bus again. Arriving in Pondicherry felt like a literal paradise. Maybe it was the violent contrast with Chennai, but even the ocean spoke another language here. So much calmer and more welcoming. So beautiful it made it inevitable to feel one with it. The French heritage in this town is undeniable. If it were Algerians instead of Indians running around the streets, you might not tell the difference. Locals have French accents, which sounds so wrong and funny. You have to rent a scooter and try the croissants, my friend. That's what they told me, and so I did. The scooter I got was a beaten up relic, but I didn't really care. To me, it's more about where a vehicle takes you, rather than the vehicle itself. The croissants were good, not exceptional, but the scooter had a huge problem. I couldn't tell how much fuel I had. Fuck, we're out of gas, so I need to fucking find that.
This lady came to my help. I mean, she kinda scammed me, but I filled my scooter.
Now hopefully it should work.
I needed more gas, so I bought another outrageously priced half-liter.
Okay, I got it working just fine. Yeah, it started. Let's go.
Auroville is just a 15-minute ride away. It's a place which no nation can call its own, where all humans of goodwill can live, at least in theory. The ideas behind this community are those of a visionary, full of love and kindness. Of course, they've been compromised. Today, Auroville is a tourist attraction for 95% of the people visiting.
Including myself, by the way. I'm also treating it like a touristy experience.
I mean, there even was an American tourist. You can tell cause he's fat. It's unfortunate a vision of love and brotherhood got corrupted by greed. The truth is materialism has us in a chokehold. Our values have been corrupted, our link with nature has been broken, our world has turned upside down. People move away from places like these to pursue their career. And all of that for what? Imaginary money that gets printed all day long by some banker in an ivory castle, while also having to live in polluted hellholes that make you sad, stupid, and fat, that suck the life out of you, turning you into a machine with no soul in order to make some rich guy richer. In the pursuit of money, we lost ourselves, and I'm not fully sure we can go back now. But places like these give me hope. A seed has been planted, and eventually it will flourish. There will be, one day, a place where all humans of goodwill can live. But in order for that to happen, we need to first remember who we are.